that she had a gruesome death. And, you know, I don't know how I could have dealt with that. That was beyond me. But anyway, so he made it back to the place. And while he's there, he's like I said, he meets up with the Holy Trinity, you know, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. You know, and they take him on a journey where they explain to him that, you know, all sin is sin, whether it's murder, lies, cheating, or stealing. And the worst sin that you can commit is to know that you're sinning and to continue to make that same sin, you know. But anyway, the reason I told that story was it was a chapter where Jesus, or the character that was playing Jesus, had invited him out to the river or to the lake and got him onto a boat. And while they're on the boat, Jesus would explain to him how he'd been trying to catch this fish. And the guy was just like, well, you're Jesus. Why don't you just tell the fish to jump into the boat? And then Jesus explained to him, well, what would be the fun in that, or the learning experience for himself in that, especially knowing that the fish had free will? Why would he want to control the fish's destiny? So anyway, Jesus had invited the man out onto this lake. And then when they got to a certain point, Jesus had stepped off the boat. And he invited the man to step off the boat with him. The man was afraid at first, but Jesus put his hand out and told him to take his hand. When he took his hand, they both were able to stand on water. They walked across the water, and the man felt so comfortable walking across the water that he had kind of let go of Jesus' hand. Then he started, you know, walking ahead of Jesus, you know, and the further he got ahead of Jesus, the more he began to sink into the water. Well, when he got to a certain distance, he had fell into the water, and you know he didn't drown because he can swim, but he asked Jesus for help, and Jesus came over and helped him and pulled him out of the water. He asked Jesus, "Why did I sink into the water? Why did I fall into the water?" And Jesus told him, "Well, when you walk with the Lord, you are able to accomplish anything. But the moment that you feel that you're doing everything on your own and you don't meet the Lord, that's when you fail." To me, that was just like an eye-opening thing, because I've tried to do so much stuff, and most of the time when I succeeded is because I walked with him or asked him for help, or I just make sure I worked really hard while I asked him for help and did what I felt he wanted me to do. And that's when I succeeded. The moment I started doing things on my own, or I felt like I could accomplish things on my own, or maybe somebody else had helped me besides the Lord, I always seemed to fail, or it's always doomed to fail. They might not be everybody's predicament, but it's mine, you know? Hopefully you can find some type of understanding within the last words I spoke. I know that everybody has their own ups and downs, their own beliefs, their own religions, but we're all in this place together because there's one thing that we all have in common. We are all human beings. So with that being said, stay blessed, stay happy, stay focused. Like I said, never be faulty. I used to work for the airport. I've seen things take off all the time, but being faulty will not fly. Stay blessed, my friends.